Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Northwestern's offense will get first crack at it today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Penn State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He fought them all for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Saunders. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Singleton. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Nittany Lions are on the move. From the gun. Back's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Stone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the option. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Ross. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. He's loose.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
A strike downfield. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. The play action fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. Turns it on in midfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Dinkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking for a man. It's Aller. got him downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He caught it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
4th and short. I already called my 3rd down play, knowing I was going for it on 4th down. So you better believe I got the play locked and loaded. We're going for it on 4th down.
Direct snap. It's Dinkins. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Uncorks it. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Finding open areas.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll try to do it himself, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Allard. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. On the move, it's Singleton. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got... with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Ross. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're put... on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Completes the shuffle pass. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Power football with the run. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Scanning the field, it's Stone. Plucks it out of the air. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And that ball's free behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision.
He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coming out with it, it's Saunders. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run play action. Gonna let it fly. He's got it along the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the back. Powers through the defender. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Allard. Got a man, it's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. It's Singleton. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he added the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Back to throw, it's Stone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Covey. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Albright. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Got his man on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's complete to the left. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. That's caught. It's Albright. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are...
Oh, it's out! Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following on for a massive fumble recovery.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying...
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the 3rd quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think it's really hard as a quarterback. When to put touch on the ball and when to throw that thing as hard as you possibly can. And right there, I don't think he needed to throw it that hard. I think he could have softened that up a little bit because he had a chance to hit the guy deep for a big play.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Looking to throw, it's Stone. Got his man in the middle. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. On the ground, it's Porter. Past the 45. It's a seam wide open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, getting out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Needs a big completion on 3rd and long. Firing to the right, complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Northwestern will have to punt it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Catch in the middle. It's Dinkins. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got a wide open receiver. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got his man out of the backfield. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Catch in the middle, it's Dinkins. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to the Red Hawks of Miami. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
I know the offense is... a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They turn to the passing game on third and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. To the air on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Lots of running room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Finds a tight end. Wide open spaces. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Touch pass on the run. and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll run the screen. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it